Hello, everyone. I am terribly sorry that I look a little bit disheveled. I had a really rough night last night due to some personal things that I won't bother you with in this video. I haven't even started stream yet, but I just saw that the developer update got posted and everybody else is already ahead of the game. So I wanted to go ahead and jump in it with you guys and see what they changed since the PTB and how the feedback has been given. So let's go ahead and get into it. A little bit over a week. Yeah, we already know that. Okay, healing. This was the big thing. If you don't know, I didn't make a video on it, but my changes to the healing suggestions were to keep the altruistic healing at 16 seconds, make self-healing take 20 seconds, and that was the only changes that I suggested to healing. I thought everything else was fine. Let's take a look at what they said. Possibly the hottest topic since it was announced. The PTB raised the base healing time to 24 seconds from the usual 16. Some tweaks were made to the medkits with this in mind. Changing the fundamental part of the game is a very touchy subject, so we kept an extra close eye on this change to see how it would play out. After receiving player feedback, we found that many of you agreed that the speed which you heal others was already good spot prior to the update. This change also had knock-on effects elsewhere in the game, making effects like Mangled and Hemorrhage stronger and making slugging, leaving survivors on the dying state, even more effective. Yeah, that was a really big part of the problem that I didn't know about because I didn't think to test the rate at which you pick other people up. But the healing and Mangled was definitely an issue, so let's see what they've done. They've reverted the base healing time to 16 seconds. Oh, all of it. Okay. On the other hand, we found that there was a lot of support for tuning down medkits in particular. Medkits allowed survivors to heal themselves multiple times whenever it was convenient to them, leaving their teammates free to work on generators while they do so. We have decided to shift our focus to medkits. Okay, so I'm not mad at this. Because like Otz and many of other of us were saying, there was a really big problem with, as a killer, you couldn't apply pressure to the survivors by hitting them and focusing your attention elsewhere. And in an asymmetrical game, having to only focus on one person is extremely detrimental. Yeah, tunneling is a very effective strategy, but it still does take a lot of time to tunnel somebody out of the game. And so the strategy of being able to split your attention, hit this guy, let him run off, hit this guy, let them run off, wasn't very viable because of how fast people could heal. And so we were locked into either tunneling people out of the game or 3-genning the survivors. And neither one of those are extremely fun play styles. So I do like the idea that they're looking at medkits. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they're doing. First and foremost, all medkits will have a total of 24 charges, same as the PTB. Second, we've increased the healing speed bonus when healing others across all medkits. The new bonuses as follows: 35, 40, 40, and 45 and 50. Okay, so they're buffing altruistic healing. Good. I like that. That's fine. Okay. All medkits will now have a 33% speed and efficiency penalty when used for self-healing. This will reduce the number of times a medkit can be used to heal yourself and make it longer to do so. This means that a medkit will by default grant one self-heal over the span of 24 seconds before factoring in add-ons. Okay, all right, I like that. Let's go. Yes, sir. Combined with these changes will increase the power of medkits when used for self-healing, but increase their power when used for healing teammates in return. Okay, we all know you'll probably continue to use them for self-healing, but at least the choice is there. I like that. I like that. The nerf to self-healing, but the buff to altruistic healing is great. I enjoy that. That's really good. That's really good. That means with a ranger medkit, you can heal somebody in what? Something like 10 seconds? Whew, nice. Okay. Last but not least, the tweaks above, they've done a lot of, I'm not going to read all of this. You can pause to read if you want, or you can check the dev update, which I normally link in the description. The Hillbilly. On the PTB, we tested out, oh, please, for the love of God, do not disappoint me. On the PTB, we tested out changes for the Hillbilly, both toning down the overheat mechanic and adjusting to the top performing add-ons. While the overheat mechanic felt less oppressive, many of you raised concerns with the changes to the engraving add-ons, reminding us that these add-ons allowed the Hillbilly's power to be used in more situations. This overshadowed the overheat adjustments and made the whole package feel like a downgrade. For the release, we have reverted the changes to the Death and Doom engraving add-ons. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go, man. All right, perks. How are we doing this? Oh boy. I will say that the perks one's the one I'm most worried to read, because there was a lot of fight about Dead Hard getting gutted, and Pain Resonance was one of my personal, I didn't like the changes that much. So let's go ahead and check it out. Since reducing the endurance effect any further, we would make Dead Hard too finicky to use. We instead opted to limit the number of times it would be used by requiring a safe unhook to activate the perk. While this had the intended results of limiting the number of times it appeared in the match and prevented it from being used in the first chase of the match, which is very important, some of you pointed out that this new design indirectly encouraged a killer to chase the unhooked survivor. This makes a lot of sense. The unhooker may have activated their Dead Hard, but you can be sure that the unhooked survivor does not have it. For the updates release, we have changed Dead Hard to instead to activate whenever you are unhooked or unhook yourself. Okay, no, I'm not mad. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm not mad at that at all. My biggest problem was that if you activated it and then you E'd and then they missed, it would still deactivate, and I wasn't a big fan of that, but I like this change. On the PTB, Pain Resonance was changed to only activate the first time each survivor is placed on a Scourge hook. This change was specifically made to reduce the number of times Pain Resonance could activate in a given match, especially later in the match when one or more survivors were likely to be sacrificed. While this did have the intended result, many pointed out that this left the perk in a fairly weak state. Yeah, it was terrible. Considering Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance can now only activate 4 times a match and requires the killer to target different survivors who choose to take on that. Therefore, we've increased the regression of the Scourge Hook Pain Resonance to 15, 20, and 25. Was 11, 13. That's not the problem. The problem is you have it both as a token-based perk and a Scourge Hook perk. It does not need to be both. The problem was not the amount of regression. The problem was that it's still a Scourge Hook perk with tokens. That's too restrictive. That doesn't need. I'm okay with the token base. I'm okay with it only being used 4 times a match. I am not okay with it also being Scourge Hook. That's what makes it so weak, right? Okay. Since this perk no longer grants self-healing, Circle of Healing, sorry. Since this perk no longer grants self-healing abilities, Circle of Healing found itself in an awkward spot. The altruistic heal bonus would be nice, but when you crunch the numbers, Circle of Healing rarely provided a benefit. A 50% healing speed bonus would only shave off roughly 5 seconds of a heal, but it's easy to spend that much time running over to the Boons area effect, and that doesn't even begin to factor in. Okay, yeah. With this in mind, they've increased it to 50. You can heal somebody in 8 seconds inside a boon. Just the 8 seconds. Just the boon. And then you can bring a... Wait, can you also bring a med kit for the additional 50%? Bringing it down to like 5 seconds? Or if you... Oh, dude, if you unhook somebody with Will Make It, it'll only take you 4 seconds to heal someone inside a boon if you bring Will Make It. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so strong for Swifts. Oh my god, that's gonna be so strong for Swifts, dude. Will Make It with a Boon Circle of Healing. Oh my god, dude, you'll be able to heal somebody. Botany Knowledge on top of that. Botany Knowledge, Will Make It, Boon Circle of Healing. You're gonna be fucking, oh my god. Oh, that's insane. And then Auto Haven Records. One more change in the Auto Haven record update. A while back, we added some new tiles to the realm. One of these new tiles featured a window palette. Ended up being fairly unsafe. We rebalanced this. Oh, fuck me. But unfortunately, didn't make it into the PTB. Updated the... Fuck me, dude. This looks like it's going to be a pain in the fucking ass, bro. I'll make another video at a later date on what I consider to be the palette problem in Dead by Daylight, but for now, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will, in this recording, quickly go throw it into the editor and throw it up on the channel. Of course, they released the dev update on the same day I released another video, so hopefully you guys get to see both of the videos. But if you're watching this and you haven't seen my other video, which side is behavior on, then you should definitely go check that out, because I break down a lot of stuff in that video. Other than that, I love you guys so much, and I'll probably be streaming when this goes live. So yeah, have a good day. Bye.